brought to you in part by Mediterranean Bar and Grill of Taunton. Visit them at medbarandgrill.com. By Soares Pumping, simply the best at what they do. Visit them at soarespumping.com. By Frank Bedak Law Office. Visit them at bedaclaw.com. And by Physical Therapy U. Visit them at ptuclinic.com.
Hi everybody, welcome to Bridgewater Ice Arena. I'm Dominic Damiano, joined by Joe McDermott and Gene Exum on the camera as we bring you Bridgewater Raynham Hockey as they host a non-league game between the Walpole Rebels. Walpole Rebels coming in 1-2. What can you tell us about the Rebels, Joe?
They're 1-2. They beat Newton North in their second game of the year. Looking to get back in the win column. They're 2 years separated from an undefeated season and making it to the Super 8 as a public school, but obviously they've fallen off a little bit, looking to get back 500 in today's game.
And before we get any further, because I do it on the radio on Saturday, and before we get carried away, I want to say congrats to Skylar Kurtmich and Samantha Smith and Billy Martell from Whitman Hanson High School. We had them on this morning as they move on with their college careers. And that was a great show that will be replayed next week audio-wise on the radio, because we won't be live next week on the radio. And why I have him here, I'm going to embarrass him right now, is my good friend. He did a community service internship his senior year at Bridgewater Raynham. And I'm referring none other than the Herbie Baker Award winner, Joe McDermott. Congratulations, Joe.
Thank you very much.
And that was so much fun to see. And I told Coach Patrick, because sometimes people are looked at a certain way. It is what it is. You either like the person or you don't like the person, but when the push comes to shove, coaches do care, and sometimes personal feelings do get in it. But with all that being said, Joe McDermott, again, our journalist here at 4 Deep Sports Talk, also part of My Hockey Live, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
I'm 2 for 2. This
yeah,
is
you're going good.
And he won. Coach Patrick went out of his way before his game to make sure Joe received that plaque that Coach put in for him a couple of years ago. Actually, last year, I believe, because the way it rolls. And we're sitting, Gene, we get right to your right is the Herbie Baker Award winner.
That's awesome. I was honestly very surprised by that. That was awesome.
I couldn't tell you.
Thank you for setting it up, though. It was awesome.
It was all Coach. It was all right. I'll say I had a little bit to do, but it was all Coach Patrick, who he means well. I mean, you know.
Yeah, he does. He's got a huge heart.
He really does. He's a big teddy bear, is what he is.
He's a great guy.
No one puts that much time and effort in the youth high school hockey if you don't really care about your program.
Yeah. Especially as a varsity coach, you have to put a lot of time in.
And we are about 5 minutes away. And like again, I know I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I had to get that on my off my chest, Joe, because you probably remember I'm gonna start thinking about something else about what I'm gonna get my daughter for Christmas, and I'll forget about we're at a hockey game.
Hey,
so let's talk about those Rebels. From what you know what I mean?
2 years out of the Super 8, they lost to BC High 2 years ago. They play a decently tough schedule. They beat BR 2 years in a row. They're under 500 for the first time in a long time, which must mean they graduated a lot of talent over the past couple of years. But BR can get over 500 with the win today after coming off a win this past Wednesday over Portsmouth. 6-1 win. Backup goaltender Jonathan Del Monte got his first varsity win.
Nice.
So BR can get over 500 and try to keep the ways going towards the tournament appearance.
For the Rebels, and of course I'm using my notes, they have a roster of about 3, 4, 5, maybe 12 kids, and a sophomore goalie in Jack Curran.
Wow.
So that could be, that does it, well, you know, better than anybody, better than Gene and I, because I played hockey back in the day. You're fresh coming off, a couple of years ago playing varsity hockey.
Yep.
You get winded fast with
That's not a recipe for success right there. If that is the most up-to-date roster.
If it is,
crazy.
yeah. Well, it came from my hockey. I hope it did. Mass hockey, I apologize. Hey, we'll step away. You're watching 4D. We'll come back with a puck drop. Gene Exum, Joe McDermott. They'll get BR's getting ready to take the ice, and so are the Rebels. We'll be back with more right after this. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Bridgewater Ice Arena. Dominic Damiano, joined by my sidekick in crime, hopefully for a long time, not just this year. I'm referring to Joe McDermott from My Hockey Life Live. My Hockey Live, right?
Yeah.
And, of course, our new intern in crime, Gene Exum. Now, Gene, I actually called him Eczema on the show today. And if we, you know what? I look at it like this. If you can't have a laugh on my behalf, there's something wrong, because God knows I'm not perfect. I did. Yeah, I wasn't being nice, right? Gene I don't know if you can hear Gene in the background, our cameraman for today's game. He was mentioning about how I said in nice. I got no reason. If I mess up, I'll mess up myself.
Yeah, exactly. Take it.
You know what? I had a question for you, Joe. What's the difference, or what do you see in difference from the Bridgewater Ice Arena compared to other arenas in the state, like Gallows?
This is a big rink. This ice surface seems a little bit bigger than others. Today I was actually up at UMass Boston for a BC High versus St. John Shrewsbury game. BC High dominated. They won 5-1.
Wow.
But that's like a smaller type quarters and a more physical type surface. This is the more room for moving on this rink.
You know, it reminds me, as you gave us the pleasure of, you know, again, you know better than anybody about how these rings are laid out. I remember the old coach for the Pittsburgh Penguins, and the Bruins are playing them, and the Penguins had Kevin Stevens from Pembroke. They had Mario Lemieux, and they had who was his right-hand guy with the long black hair?
I'm not sure.
It come to mind. I think he plays for the I think he's finishing his career up with the Capitals. And well, anyway, they were complaining about how the old Garden was small width-wise.
Yes, the NHL used to have standards that from goal line to goal line that had to be a certain amount of distance, but there's no rules behind the goal line, so you can make the corners as narrow as you want.
Exactly.
The Garden was very narrow.
It really was.
Yeah.
So to get to my point, I should have done more research, but it's just a fun story as we're killing time here. Is how one of the Sports Illustrated, now Sports Illustrated is only going to be there unless they're highlighting a certain player or it's playoffs, happen to be playoffs.
Yeah.
So I loved the Sports Illustrated's comic because as the coach of the Penguins was dissecting and belittling the Garden, the Sports Illustrated announcer stopped him and said, it was big enough for Bobby Orr.
Yeah, yep, exactly.
You know, so it's one of my favorite stories. And then the local commentators, the local sports broadcasters said, you know what? After he said that, he had nothing else. He didn't have nothing else to say.
Yeah.
Because not only did Bobby Orr score goals in the Garden, he scored them away from the Garden.
Yes, exactly. Well, actually, this is considered the East rink at BIA, and that West rink is a lot smaller.
I saw that.
It's very small.
That's a good training rink, though, right?
Yeah.
Because God forbid those little kids can't have the wind to go the length of a
Yes, that's like a younger kid's rink.
Now, would you consider this is an average rink? You wouldn't call this, it's regulation.
Yeah, regulation, definitely.
Right? That's probably the best way to say it.
There's not a lot of stands, really. I mean, there's definitely nicer ones, but this is good. You can't really get much better for high school hockey.
All right, now I'm really going to show you I'm really going to tell you guys at my age. When I got back in ice hockey, I was playing goalie, and they opened up this rink. There were no bleachers in this rink.
Really?
And I was playing men's hockey. Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
All right, and here come the Bridgewater Random Trojans as they come out on the ice as they start their warm-ups. Again, like Joe mentioned in the pregame, the Trojans are 1-1-1.
Yep.
The Rebels are unfortunately 1-2, playing out of I think it's Stacani out of the Bay State Conference.
Yeah,
I believe that's what it is. I know it's out of the Bay State.
Yeah, Bay State
Harrogate. So they're playing out of the small conference, small division out of that big conference.
Yep.
So that, they're still early in the season.
That prepares them pretty well for the playoffs. They're playing some pretty good teams out there. BR's got a couple games against Barnstable, or one game against Barnstable coming up in a short amount of time. That's their way into the tournament. BR, they could get over 500, but usually winning the Old Colony is their way in.
Absolutely. For our next broadcast tomorrow, I will be at Sunday. Yeah, tomorrow, I'm sorry. I will be at Bridgewater Raynham High School to give you Trojans basketball live from Bridgewater Raynham High School as they take on the non-division rival in the Greater New not Greater New Bedford, that would be a big mistake, the New Bedford Whalers in boys basketball. So that'll be a fun game.
I like those jerseys Walpole has. Those are nice.
You know what it reminds me of? And it's one of my favorite NHL teams is the Islander road jersey.
Yeah, with the dark blue.
The dark blue. And as you see there, as Gingy had an excellent shot of the Rebels warming up. And you know what, Joe? Just like the Colonials from Shrewsbury on the back of the jersey.
I noticed that when they came on. Rebels right on the back of the nameplate.
One team united, right?
Yeah, exactly. This should be a good game, though. Both teams want to get their record off strong before Christmas.
Absolutely. Now, as Harkins is Harkins again, number 38.
Yep.
I don't know if we can get a shot of him over there in net warming up for the Trojans. Maybe can zoom in on him a little bit as he's taking his warm-up shots.
Yeah, he's their anchor in net. He's going to have to be their best player most nights if they want to win.
Yeah, he is the man. He is very athletic.
But shout out to Jonathan Del Monte getting his first win this past Wednesday. I know his family pretty personally. That's awesome for him.
Now, after this, I believe our next game in Bridgewater Raynham Hockey, we're going to try to get the alumni game in.
Yep.
And maybe we can get a story on 4 Deep Sports and get those guys in.
Yeah.
After the game, that'd be a good 50 years of Bridgewater Raynham Hockey to talk about. Should be a great game.
Yeah, definitely. It's always a good game against Barnstable. Playing in a 3-team league makes those games very important.
Last time we were here, that young man, as you see in our camera, stood on his head and closed the door against the very good Shrewsbury Colonials. And just when we thought the puck was going in it, out comes a pad, out comes a blocker.
It was amazing in that. I don't know if he can be much better than that.
Well, it's going to be interesting. All right, we'll step away one more time. You're watching 4 Deep Sports Talk presentation of Bridgewater Raynham Hockey as they take on the visiting Rebels from Walpole. We'll be back with more right after this.
4 Deep Sports Talk production is brought to you in part by Mediterranean Bar and Grill of Taunton. Visit them at medbarandgrill.com. By Soares Pumping, simply the best at what they do. Visit them at soarespumping.com. By Frank Bedak Law Office. Visit them at bedaclaw.com. And by Physical Therapy U. Visit them at ptuclinic.com.
Hi everybody, welcome back. Joe McDermott, I'm Dominic Damiano. Gene Exum on the camera as the 4 Deep Sports Talk hockey crew gives you our game of the week. Actually, this is not our last, it's our last hockey game of the old year.
Yep.
We will be January 5th. We mentioned this in our last game against Shrewsbury. Joe and I are going to be doing double duty. We're going to try to get you the alumni game, followed by their game, and I believe it's against Barnstable. It's going to be an Old Colony game.
Old Colony.
Yeah, that's going to be a great game, and of course, that is set for January 5th.
Earlier today, I went to BC High versus St. John Shrewsbury game. I'll fill everyone in on that one. BC High is the top-ranked team in the state. They've been the top-ranked team in the state for the past 2 years. They won the Super 8 last year. They won the game 5-1. Their starting line is Joseph Kramer, Peter Kramer, and Thomas Kramer, all kids from Bridgewater.
Really?
Yep.
Imagine what would happen.
Yeah, right. Thomas Kramer is a senior, and 2 wingers, Peter and Joseph, are both twin brothers that are sophomores. Pretty crazy.
Wow. I do have a result from another game. Duxbury, the girls hockey, Duxbury blank Situate. And in boys hockey, the boys beat Quincy 4-3. So there are some hockey results from around southeastern Mass.
Duxbury scored with 12 seconds left to win that one.
Wow. You know what? Which one are you referring to, the boys game?
What'd you say?
Are you referring to the boys game?
Yes I am.
Yeah, I didn't get the input. I got some of the notes.
Yeah.
All right, so it's myself, Dominic Damiano, Gene Exum, and last year's Herbie Baker Award winner, Joe McDermott, as the Bridgewater Raynham Trojans do their traditional warm-up.
Follow me on Twitter, Joey McDermott 18 on Twitter. For all high school hockey top 20 rankings once a week. and anything else I'll be doing.
That's awesome.
Good crowd again for BR.
Absolutely. Slowly getting there. Slowly believing in this team.
Yep. This will be a big believer if they can win this one.
And, of course, Walpole's going with rookie sophomore goaltender Jack Curran.
Yep.
So it's going to be an interesting game.
Are these the same jerseys BR wore the last time we had the game?
I can't tell by the...
Yeah, I think they are. I think they were wearing white last game.
Yeah,
right?
that was it. Yeah, that was it.
With the smaller logo kind of on the front. Oh, they're doing the anthem today.
And the flag is over there.
Yep.
For the national anthem. So I got to unlock that for you. Nicely done as we get underway.
Yep.
For our second regular season game for the Trojans of Bridgewater. Again, as they host the Walpole Rebels. I hope I don't call them the Islanders in transition.
I don't think so.
So on the face-off, as we get ready for this Bridgewater Raynham line, we are going to go with number 21. I'll just name him as I see him. Cole Bronso, followed by number 13. I think that's Alex Wanson. Wanson, yep.
Alec Wanson.
Got it right. Brian Dale, number 12. And on the face-off is number 19, Eddie Perry. And for the Rebels on the face-off, it's going to be number 5, Dan Savi. Dan Savi, sorry.
Ryan Concanon, number 24 on BR, really impressed me last week.
He did, showed a lot. He had good legs.
Yep.
And, of course, yeah, Miss Concanon, the left winger. Face-off, and it is won by Walpole, and they knock it into the corner left of Harkins, in front, tipped, blocked. Again to the left, they're trying to get it going. That's Virginia. We're going to have a stoppage in play. And it looks like someone's going to the box already.
Well, it looks like that.
And we'll get you the gentleman's number in a minute. It's going to be
Brian Dale.
Yeah, Brian Dale's going in. So just like that, last time we were here, the BR power play was perfect. The penalty kill was... Thank you.
Yep, that's all right.
Won by the Rebels, up to the point. To the left of Harkins. Now the captain, quick shot, save. Harkins, you can't see it. To his right, in the corner. Rebels doing everything they couldn't to just keep it in. Quick shot. He feigned on the shot, actually blocked, works his way all the way down the side, top of the key. Now to the left, and that fit into the corner.
Keeping them to the outside so far.
Yes, they are. Rebels trying to find a mistake that the BR might give up on this penalty. Quick shot, save. Harkins with the left pad, another save.
A couple good saves.
He kicks that puck to the left. Just under a minute in the game, and BR has the first penalty. And the Walpole Rebels doing it good. There was a slap shot, misdirection. Saw it all the way. Great save by Hart. In the top of the point again. Off the right corner is the captain. That shot's blocked.
Good block.
Nice blocks by Pasadoro.
They did that a lot last week. A lot of block shots.
Now coming up quickly. That looked like an offside. No offside call. Blocked in front. Nice job by McCoy. And Harkins will cover it up. 45 seconds officially left in this penalty. And I apologize. They are not going with Harkins tonight.
They are, I think.
No, that doesn't look like Harkins. Harkins is that Harkins? Yeah, it is Harkins. I'm sorry. Looked like he changed his cage.
Is it Harkins?
38. That's him. He changed his cage. He threw me off for a minute.
That might not be Harkins. That's not Harkins.
Is Harkins one? Yeah, he's number one. I'm sorry. That's not Harkins.
Wow.
That's a good call. There's a shot blocked in front by Cleese. He's trying to clear it. Gets at the center ice, but the Rebels regroup.
I think Harkins is having trouble with his mask on the bench.
Straight shot 11 and 10. Nice pad save by. And now the woman will wind it up again. Rebels trying to add the pressure. But isn't that number 30? I thought Harkins was 38.
I got Harkins as 1 on my paper. I'm not sure. Is that what you got?
I do have 1. I thought he was 38 last week. And yeah, that'll be iced.
That's Harkins on the bench. I can see him. It's over beside the bench. They're cleaning off a mask. Maybe something. Maybe he lost a contact.
Oh boy. So who is in that? Who's that now? 38?
I'm not sure. I think Harkins will go in though.
All right, well, I'll face off to his right. We apologize for that because of our roster. Kept in by the Rebels. This is exactly what the Colonials did last week. Back and forth they go behind the goaltender. Rebels trying to... BR's just trying to regroup, trying to get something going. Now they slowly work it out. But the Rebels fight to keep it in.
BR hasn't possessed the puck at all so far.
No, nothing offensively. Again, the Rebels do it again. And on the break.
Here they come.
Wilcox. Wilcox has Hoff's quick shot. Number 2, Sam Hoffs. And the Trojans take a 1-0 lead.
Wow, that might have been their first possession all game. And they score. How crazy is that?
That's awesome. Just like that. At the 11:44 mark of the first period. Now in the corner, Rebels keeping it in. And now another break. There's Concannon. Thank God. Face off won by BR. Quick shot. There's Jope with a little flip in front as he tried to hit Cleese to the left of Curran. BR doing a great job keeping it in. There's Jope again to the back of the net of Curran. BR trying to keep it in. Rennie, he'll flip it in, but it goes
almost right at the goal.
Almost at the goal. We saw 2 goals. Gene, we can actually proudly say we saw 2 backup goalies make 2 great saves on the bench.
It was honestly impressive.
Well, what I mean is, let me explain it more because I know you're not a hockey guy. The backup goalies were sitting on the bench and they actually flipped the pucks at the 2 backup goalies sitting on the bench. Just like we saw over there. So we'll have a face-off to the center. Now I explain my joke better. Face-off. Little tie-up finally possessed by the Rebels. The Rebels take it. They flip it in to the right. And that was Daly, the original, trying to get it out. Now on the break, that's not Daly. That's Wilcox. And we'll have a stoppage in play. And we have a hurt player. Let's see if we'll go over there, check out, see if that young man's all right. As he gets up, so here comes a trainer. Hopefully he's okay.
Looked like he got tangled up with the blue line with someone. Skating back into his own zone. While we're sitting here, I'll tell you, Harkins is in net.
It is Harkins.
I saw his face. It looks like Harkins.
I thought he was 38 from last game.
Yeah. Maybe they just didn't change his number.
I think, you know what threw us off? His cage.
Yeah. He has, because they're working on his cage on the bench right now.
So, Mr. Harkins, we apologize for calling you somebody else.
We didn't know who we were calling him.
Yeah, absolutely. And I apologize. We apologize for that, but, that was Harkins. You know another way to gave it away for me, because I haven't had a chance to see the backup goalie because we missed last game.
Yeah.
Is his mannerisms.
Yeah.
How mechanically sound he is when someone shoots the puck at him.
Harkins is a little smaller of a goaltender too, so he fights for his space. This is tough to see right here.
Yeah, it's tough to see. Hope this guy's all right. Hey, we'll step away. You're watching 4 Deep Sports Talk presentation of high school hockey. We'll be back with more right after this. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Dominic Damiano, Joe McDermott, Gene Exum as we get ready for after that timeout. And BR doing a good job trying to keep it in. The Rebels trying to get out of their own end. That's big number 17. That's Colburn for the Rebels. Now BR offensively. As McCoy winds it up, tries to get it out. Now he gets the puck. He was initially chipped off that puck right at center ice, right in front of us. And finally out now in the break. Flipped into the corner to the left of Curran. To Curran's right. BR trying to keep it in, doing a good job. Flipped in and kept in by Hoffs. Rebels winding up, trying to get out of their own, and they flip it. And catching it is Dale. Dale now in his own end. He looks, tries to get a streak going into the end, and that's going to be iced.
Oh, I thought that defenseman could have had that puck.
Me too. That was intended for number 16, Giordano, I hope.
I think
Ryan.
it's Giordano.
Giordano, that Ryan.
Yep.
We'll have a face-off, 2 Harkins, right, 1 by BR. They try to flip it out. Kept in by Walpole. Trying to do a quick reach around the net. Couldn't get it. It's blocked. And now Rebels trying to keep it in. Quick shot. Oh, nice save. Nice save by Harkins. And letting that bullet go, that was McKelney for the Rebels. Have a face-off to his right. Yep, there you go. Now coming out of BR end. BR won that face-off. They flip it up, streaking down the outside. There's a quick shot, and a glove save. As Woodson let one go.
Watson
let one go.
You're going to get one of these days.
One of these. I get 6 more games. 4 more games. We'll face off to Curran's left. Officially 8:17 left in the game. We only had 1 power play. And BR did great on the penalty kill. And winding up all great moves as he comes out of his end and flips it in. That was McDonough. And covered up by Harkins. Now 8:05 left. Face off to his right. Come up a little bit more with this. And then we'll just back out like that. There you go. One by BR.
Nice pass.
Nice pass in the middle. And covered up, and he had to jump on that puck. Is coming right down the side. Was Watson.
Watson's very quick. Smaller kid, but he's really quick.
He reminds me of Jope.
Yeah.
Sometimes I can't tell the two apart.
Yeah, Jope's got the long hair.
Yeah, that's the only reason why.
Yep.
All right, well, we'll face off to Curran's right. Again, 7:55 left in the first, 1-0 Trojans. Breaking in and trying to make a play, but he's slowed down in front. Nice back check in front of the net by Rennie. Quick shot, can't say in front.
What a save by
What
Harkins.
a play by Harkins. A lot of traffic. Good job by Harkins. Now out, slowed down. Was Watson.
Watson skating real well early here.
Rebels trying to bring it up into the BRN. Gets by one player, but he couldn't avoid Bill Nathan. Back and forth there is Jope trying to grab the puck. Rebels trying to set something up. Cross ice. Now to the left of Harkins. Oh, what a great job!
Oh, it was on the line. Jope got it out, I think.
Yeah, Jope did. That was on the line. Now on a break, Jope tries to get it going, but he's checked off the play, but he keeps it in when they're offsides. Now to the left of Harkins. Pass is blocked. Kept in, almost kept in. And there's McCoy getting it going. Jope now, center ice. He knocks it in for Landry. He's slowed down, and the Rebels come out of their own end with the puck. Rebels in the end. That's Fisher. Around the net in front, trying to get a shot. It's blocked in front. Great job by BR.
That was a nice pass out front. The kid couldn't get the shot off.
Behind Harkins, BR trying to get it out. Flipped out. And that's going to be iced. As Hoffs was trying to just get it on his stick, took a funny bounce. 5:39 officially left in this first quarter. 1-0 Trojans. We will have a face-off to the left of Harkins. One by the Rebels. There's a quick shot blocked. Nice job by Perry. And quick hit right there at the blue line. No whistle.
That kid just took a knee, and the kid went right over top.
Yeah, he did. BR trying to flip it out, but they can't. Rebels warming it up. And now in the BRN to the right of Harkins. Now to his right, BR doing what they're trying to. That's blocked in front as he tried to work it out, going off sides. And now out. In the BR, quick shot by Jope, that's blocked. To the right of Curran. In their end at 4:35 left in the first. Jope trying to just flip it behind him, he does. Little give and go inside, kept in by BR. Curran kicks that one away. Cleese now behind the net, trying to find something in front of his Jope, but that was blocked. Now the Rebels trying to get it out as Rennie tries to get out of his end, but just like that, here comes the Rebels. Rebels doing a good job keeping it in. Can't connect. Now BR coming out. They're broken up. That's flipped in to the right of Harkins. Under 4 minutes left in the first period. Someone's going to stick behind Harkins. Flipped up on front. That's wide. Harkins come up, cut down the angle. The Rebels try to keep it in. It's a quick shot. It's way over their head. Oh, and a nice big hit by number 5, Rennie. And on the end comes Cleese. Cleese long shot. And Curran's going to have to hold on.
They should get more shots on this goalie. They haven't tested him yet.
No, they really haven't. I'm counting 5 shots, maybe?
Maybe. One of them's in the net, so.
Exactly. I apologize for the Walpole roster. My roster's incomplete.
Yeah, Mass Hockey doesn't always update as quick as you'd want.
Won by the Rebels, so we'll do the best we can what we have.
Yeah.
Right there at center ice, that's Daly. He tries to knock it in, but the Rebels are going to wind it up and work it out of their own end. As Hoffs tries to slow it down, they flip it in. No icing. Under 3 minutes left. Rebels right there adding the pressure. Now in the corner in front, block. Nice job. Quick shot, a pad save. There's no way he saw that shot. He made a last-second reaction in front. That's blocking front. Top of the circle, right nice circle. Block. That's blocked. Diving, great job by Hoffs in front. Knocked to the right. We're going to finally have a penalty.
PR's having a tough time getting it out.
And it looks like number 2 is going to go for the Rebels. And what I meant was when they had that traffic in front of Harkins, at the last second, he kicked out that right pad.
Trying his best behind there.
He really is. So we'll have a face-off to the right of Curran.
It's a tough penalty to take for Walpole. They were dominating that shift.
Exactly. Won by the Rebels, trying to get out of the run. That's kept in by BR. Now they're on their power play. This is the second power play we've seen in the young season. Pass in front, Curran knocks that to the side. The Rebels are going to try to get it to go the length of the ice. They are. No icing. Approaching the 2-minute mark left in this first period. 1:35 and running left on the power play. Rebels doing a good job on the penalty kill. Now coming out and winding it up. That was Watson. Watson to the left of Curran, goes around the net. Watson trying to set something up. Gets it over to McCoy. McCoy.
Just wide there. He had the lane.
Now Concannon to the top.
Got to get someone in front.
McCoy, quick snapshot, and he'll hold on. Curran will hold on. Officially 56 seconds left in the power play. We'll have a face-off to Curran's left. 1:25 left in this first period. Face-off won by BR. Trojans trying to open it up. Quick shot. Saved by Curran. As Concannon, he's being tested by a Rebel. I'm sorry, again, we don't have that gentleman's number in the corner. Trying to get it out. I believe that looks like Perry. And we'll have a stoppage in play. That was Perry. So we'll have a face-off to Curran's right. He did his job. He just killed off 24 seconds. Again, a face-off to Curran's right. Won by BR, top, quick shot. Kick to the right by Curran. I thought that almost went in. There's Watson. Watson looking to the top. McCoy got blocked in front. Nice block. And hitting him going down the side. That's Salvo. He turns around. Trying to kill off the penalty. 10 seconds left in the penalty. Rebels doing a great job on the penalty kill. And in comes McCoy trying to set up Jope flying down the side. Look at Jope go. He went by 2 defenders.
Yep.
And now the Rebels is trying to get it out of their own end. Kept in and by the Trojans. Try to work it behind Curran. As Hirschlum will try to get it out for the Rebels. Now around they go. Flipped, not out. Quick shot, jump, not much on it. There's another quick shot. And there's Jopin shot, shoots! Save Curran.
He just got a piece of it.
And that's how the period will end with your score. Trojans 1, Rebels nothing. You are listening to and watching 4 Deep Sports Talk presentation of high school hockey here on Facebook. We'll be back with more right after this.
Today's 4 Deep Sports Talk production is brought to you in part by Mediterranean Bar and Grill of Taunton. Visit them at medbarandgrill.com. By Soars Pumping, simply the best at what they do. Visit them at soarspumping.com. By Frank Bedak Law Office. Visit them at bedaclaw.com. And by Physical Therapy U. Visit them at ptuclinic.com.
So far in this first period, Joe, your thoughts after one complete?
Right after puck drop, it looked like Walpole was going to walk all over this one, but BR turned it around. I think that may have been their best period that we've commentated so far. They finally got a goal. That's definitely a big help, and they're very much in this game. Walpole looks pretty good too, so the rest of the game should be interesting.
You know, I was feeling a little bit of the Colonials coming at them again, you know.
Yeah,
but
it looked like that early, definitely. They found their skating legs. That first line was playing pretty well, and we'll see where we go from here, I guess. It was definitely picking up the hitting at the end of that period, though.
Absolutely. Had that one, you caught that back behind the play.
On BR went to hit someone, and the kid just went down to his knees and just went right over top.
All right, so here we go. Get ready to drop the puck to start this second period.
So we'll correct it right now. Harkins is in net.
Harkins
is in net.
Right.
That was a big dilemma we had in that.
Yeah, you know, it kind of, he got his mask on. Well, now he's wearing his own mask.
Yep.
So he got that squared away. He has a nice
painted
mask with BR, you know, with the
BR
high school
logo
on it and stuff like that. All right, and we're underway. And just like that, the Rebels having a problem getting the puck out of their own end. Kept in by BR, quick shot, little misdirection. That's knocked down by Cannon. The Rebels regroup. They work it out of their end. Flipped, kept in by the Rebels. So we're going to have a hand pass there for a minute. In the corner. Quick shot. Blocked down in front, doesn't even reach Harkins. Behind the net. That's McCoy coming down on this Cannon left side. His shot in front, tipped. Oh, nice save by Curran. Trying to set up Wanson.
Yeah, Wanson on the doorstep at a little tap in.
If he hits him a little bit, if he hits him in stride forward, it's easy to say, he has a chance to make a move on him.
Yeah, I would have tried to shoot that puck. The defender was reading the pass the whole way.
Face-off won by the Rebels. They're definitely winning the face-offs in this game so far. Kept in by BR. Cleese. Behind the net. Again, kept in. Cleese again. Great work in front. Top of the point. Quick shot.
Oh, it might have gone the post right there.
And now the Rebels on a break. The Rebels trying to get it out. And I apologize, our roster is incomplete as a pass out in front. And BR doing what they do best, not afraid to step in front of any team's shot.
That's playing for your goalie right there.
Yeah, it is.
Bunch of shots.
Again, behind the net. BR trying to slow it down. Great job by Pasadoro behind the net. Now BR. finally gets it out. Great job by McCoy, and I'm going to get to McCoy in a minute. As the Rebels try to get out of their own, and they're definitely not communicating good in the second period.
No.
BR gets over the center ice, and now the Rebels try to get it out into the BR end. There's a flip. Nice save by Harkins.
Yeah, good to get away from harm.
It is Jope. Landry also trying to get in that last play. Now here comes the Rebels. Takes a turn. On the short side, wide, way over the net. Rebels misdirection. That doesn't work there because there's a save by Harkins.
Good save.
A lot of action. We're trying to keep it out. There's a fan shot by the Rebels. They knock it to his right, try to regroup. And they're also trying to change it up a little bit. BR. That's flipped. And there's Jope. No, that's not Jope. That's Landry. Shot to the left. Approaching the 12-minute mark. Left in this second period. 1-0 Trojans. Rebels. That was offsides. That was not called. That was offsides.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Flipped out. That was awful. He was 10 feet offsides.
Oh yeah.
Landry backhands the center ice. And a little bit of no-look pass. He hits Watson. Watson loses it. Unfortunately, tried to backhand. Watson smartly stays on the back check on that play. And now the Rebels trying to get a little hitting going on right here. The Rebels in the BR end. Top of the point is a shot.
Oh, just over top.
Right over his shoulder and over the net as Harkins made another great save. Top of the point, to the left of the point. Flipped in to the left of Harkins. Rebels trying to set something up. BR just trying to get out of their own end. They need a fresh set of legs is what they need.
Badly.
Quick shot, and Harkins
They're going to get it.
holds on.
Smart goaltending right there to hold on to that one.
Absolutely. Now, to get to my point, guys, number 4 for our Trojans, Owen McCoy, he took on 2 6'2" guys in the corner trying to get that puck out of his net.
Yep.
And I had to wait for a second. I'm like, this kid's my size.
Yeah.
Face off the Harkins.
McCoy is their captain.
Tough kid.
Yeah.
Good lead. Someone just got kicked out of the circle, so now Jope will take it. Won by the Trojans.
Maybe you should take more.
Right? And we'll have a stoppage in play.
What's going on?
We might have an interference call, maybe.
Oh, his helmet's unbuckled.
Oh, his helmet's unbuckled. See, the smart thing the ref did before any progression actually happened in either end, he killed it.
Yeah, because there was nothing going on. No reason not to.
A face off to Harkins is right. Harkins right, excuse me. You can hear Coach Patrick. And he is going to switch out with McDermott, no relation.
No, that's
no, that's not McDermott. That's Rennie. Yep. Pass is knocked in front, blocked. And as Foley tries to get some going, he initially got in. I apologize for the back call. Flipped right at the blue line. In the Rebels end. That's Jope who just takes down a big guy for the Rebels. To the right of Curran.
That was a nice play by him. He knew he was going to hit him. Took him down instead.
Trying to set, and somebody does. Almost on a break. There's a shot. Oh, what a
save.
What a left toe save by Harkins. He never bit on the shoulders. Nope. Never bit on the hands. Nope. He followed the puck. What a great play.
Yeah, that was a great save. Read it the whole way.
He's playing better now that he has the right mask on. There's a face-off won by BR. BR just trying to get it out. And that's Rennie. He gets double-teamed. And as the Rebels trying to get something going to keep it in. They're trying to keep it in. BR's just trying to work it out. Everybody fill themselves out. Flipped in the center. That's Hoffs, who already scored. He tries to get up at center ice. He does. That's Wilcox. Wilcox to the left. Quick shot. Curran save. Didn't see it. In transition. In come the Rebels. Pass in front. And that's blocked.
Oh, hit a light.
It hit a light, so we will have a stoppage in play. Officially 9:37 left. I'd like to welcome everybody watching here on Facebook Live. Again, we do have, we're going to go with some of the scores. Joe has one from BC, and I have one from Duxbury. I'll tell you that in a minute. The next stoppage of play. Face-off won by the Rebels. Trickler goes to the right. Quick shot. Stick save. Harkins to his left. Rebels trying to keep it in. Shot. Fanned on the shot. And here comes Concannon to the right. Pass in front, not enough on it. No turnaround shot. Save Curran. Now in transition. They flip it into the right of Harkins. Rebels doing their best job to try to keep it in. Pass in front. But right there to swap that out was Brian Dale. Now at the right point, quick shot misdirection. Never makes it to Harkins behind the net. Rebels doing everything they can to keep it in. Perry went down. He looked like he was tripped behind the net.
Oh,
there's a nice
save.
Another great save by Harkins.
I think he might have got a piece of it on front.
That was Perry, number 19, who kicked that away.
BR's having trouble getting out of their own zone here.
This is what we saw in this period. Now they finally get it out. Rebels going to try to regroup. And they get it in. Inside the BR end to the right of Harkins. Rebels doing their best trying to get it out. That was Watson. Flip, knocked down. Stopped at center ice. Rebels really doing a good job with their rhythm trying to get it out.
BR's defense has been out there a long time.
They really have. Trying to set something up offensively. Flip but not out. We are trying to wind it up.
Everyone goes falling down.
A shot score! And a score by number 11. And again, we apologize. I do not have that gentleman's number. We are tied at 1.
He shot, it was a wrist shot from the point. A pretty harmless shot at best, honestly.
From his body English, I don't think he saw that puck.
No,
I'm not making an excuse. You can tell from his body English. But you know what? Hats off to the Rebels. They did what they had to do. They tied the game at the 7:02 mark.
Yeah, that shot, I don't think Harkins saw it at all. He just kind of fluttered it on net.
Rebels adding the pressure. BR trying to get it out. Here's a break. Rebels starting to add the hard hitting now. In the corner to the left of Curran. It's a shot. Missed. Oh!
That's his second of the night.
Nicely done by Hoffs. Ready to Hoffs to give the Trojans a 2-1 lead.
It's a beautiful tip right under the goalie's legs.
You know what's even better is when we can actually tell you who got the assist.
Yeah, slap shot from the point. Last second deflection right under his legs.
And then BR getting some confidence, had more pressure on the break on Cannon. Oh, he had somebody on the side.
Watson right there.
And here come the Rebels. Behind his own net. And there's a steal. I got a feeling Coach Patrick's not going to be happy with that transition.
No.
As Worley I'm going to tell you right now, it was Nathan Hill. He picked Nathan Hill's pocket.
Yeah.
Hill Nathan, excuse me, yeah. However, face off to Harkins is right. 2-1 BR. Won by the Rebels. Quick shot. That's blocked in front. BR just trying to get it out, and they do. On a break. Watson and Concannon trying to keep it in to the left of Curran. Now the big workhorses for the Rebels. They're just trying to get it out. Kept in. Quick shot by McElroy. Misdirection that hit a Rebel. Hit to the left. Now behind his net. Concannon in front. Nobody there. Blocked in front by the Rebels. Walpole. Long pass. But right there is McCoy as he was trying to hit Watson on the fly at center ice. Now the Rebels, they catch BR in transition on a line change. Quick shot. And a nice glove save by Harkins. And again, BR has to do a better job of clearing those guys out in front.
Definitely. Harkins couldn't see the last goal. I can't let that happen again.
Well, from his reaction, the way he caught it, he's like, I just saw that puck.
Yeah.
So we'll have a face off to right, and kudos to the Rebels. They're doing exactly what they have to do.
Well, they see how that first one went in. Well, they want to get another.
Absolutely. Rebels, that's blocked in front. That hits.
That was Brousseau, yeah.
Yeah, Brousseau. To the right of Curran. Jope trying to keep it in. Rebels see a break, and they break. It's a 3-on-2 if they hurry. It is a 3-on-2. In the BR end. Nice. The play unfortunately fell down. McCoy just followed him all the way. Now McCoy breaking out of the end. Going down the right side. Quick shot. Wide of Curran to his left. And BR will regroup. That's flipped and out. You're doing fine. Well, a face-off to Harkins is right because of the puck going out of play. Officially 4:28 left in the first. Rebels trying to keep it in. That would have been an offsides if they touched it. And the Rebels is coming alive late in the second period.
Yeah. They've played pretty well.
A little fan on the puck. This line is not doing their job. There's almost a misdirection, but Harkins saw that all the way. Again, the Rebels keeping it in. Now BR just trying to get it out of their own end. And on the fly, coming up the side, that's Nathan Hill. He's taken down to the left of Curran. And here come the Rebels. Coming up the left side. Going around the net. Goes around one player. And that's cleared the ice, and they're going to ice it. And that young man looks... Oh, we missed something in the middle here, I guess.
Something was going on.
I was too worried about that young man as McDonough. That's McDonough that went down for the Rebels. All right, so we'll have a face-off to the left. To the right of Harkins. Face-off won by BR. Flipped out, hit the net. We'll have a stoppage in play. As McCoy initially had a Rebel right in his face, and he couldn't get the replay. Yep.
Better than giving it up.
Absolutely quick shot, blocked in front. Off the boards, that's Rennie, who has an assist in this game. Trying to get it out, that's Nathan. Rebels keeping it, that's off sides.
Yep. Got it that time.
Being an official with baseball, I do get it. I understand you try your best with a two-man system. You do.
Oh, yeah.
But when that Rebel was 10 feet offside,
that was
a little bit too much. All right, so we'll face off right outside the BR circle at the blue line. Won by the Rebels. They'll flip it in. It'll harmlessly be covered up by Harkins. We'll have a face-off, I believe, to his right. 3:03 officially left in this second period. Won by BR. BR's doing better on the face-offs. Oh, they would have had a great break if they were able to knock that down.
Yeah.
Rebels keep it in. And working out of room, that's Daly. He's checked. Good job by the Rebels.
Rebels need to get one here before the intermission so the BR can reset. Because they are all out of wax right now.
Now looking up, that's Watson. Watson trying to get some that's knocked down. And we'll have a stoppage in play. 2:36 left. We have seen 2 power plays, and both teams are 0 for 1 on the power play.
Yep. I like when the games don't have a lot of power plays. Let the teams just fair play, settle it on even strength.
Absolutely. Won by the Trojans, the face-off. Cleared in the Rebels end. Rebels just trying to get it out. And flipped in. That was Dale who originally flipped it in. Behind Curran, the goalie. Rebels winding it up. And BR does a great job keeping it in. That was Jope on the back check trying to do something offensively. And now Cleese is trying to get his presence. No, that's Jope again, but flipped out. Daly tries to set something in. Jope is checked off. And bringing it in, that's Brousseau. Didn't really get a good shot on it. 2 minutes left in the period to the left of Curran. There's Cleese. As the Rebels trying to get a nice check by Jope. That was a penalty back there. On the break, on the backhand. That's kicked aside. Good job by McCoy, the defenseman. The Rebels trying to keep it in. They act like they're in the power play. Quick shot. Nice block by Harkins off his right shoulder. And Cleese will flip it in, and BR will go on the change. 1:19 left in the period. That's flipped, and that's going to be out of play. A little skirmish going on in front of the Rebels.
Like each other already.
So we had a little interaction at the BR end, and Mr. Jope decided, you know what?
Mr. Jope likes to hit.
He's not afraid.
No, he's a smaller guy, but he likes to hit.
So we'll have a face-off right at center ice, officially 1:10 left. Won by the Rebels. They will backhand it in. It'll go all the way around Harkins. And on that is Rennie, who already has an assist in this game. Trying to get it out. Rebels doing a great job keeping it in. Great job. And working, that's Rennie, the big man. I'm sorry, I do not have his number for the Rebels in the corner, helping out Walpole. Back and forth, they go wide shot. Goes to, I think it went to the left. Now BR is just trying to work it out of the end. Rebels doing a great job keeping it to his left, Darkin's left. Little stick check by the goaltender, nice job. There's a shot blocked in front, won't reach. There's a shot blocked. Great job by Wilcox, but he's off the puck. 16 seconds left. Quick shot blocked in front. Great job by the Trojans. 7 seconds left. He'll try to get it out of the end. 3 seconds left. Concannon trying to get one off, and he won't do it. And that's how the period will end.
Good game so far.
Excellent game. After 2, your score. Trojans 2. Rebels 1. We'll be back with more. Second period action. Third period action right after this.
Today's 4 Deep Sports Talk production is brought to you in part by Mediterranean Bar and Grill of Taunton. Visit them at medbarandgrill.com. By Soares Pumping. Simply the best at what they do. Visit them at soarespumping.com. By Frank Bedak Law Office. Visit them at bedaclaw.com. And by Physical Therapy U. Visit them at ptuclinic.com.
And I went, nah, not for the money. Not for the money.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Dominic Damiano and Joe McDermott and Gene Exum as we get ready. Exum? No, I got it right. Second time, right? Gene? Exum.
Yeah, you got it.
All right, good. You didn't give me the stairs. I'm doing good. I'm getting that down. I even got Winston's name right. Watson. I messed it up that time, but I had the right idea.
All right.
All right, here's your scoring summary so far for us. It was second period. It was 22. McDermott at 7:02 mark tied the game for the Rebels, and then Hoff scores another goal, assisted by Rene at the 6:23 mark, and that's where we stand right now with this 2-1 Bridgewater Raynham lead as we get ready to start third period action. Tomorrow we'll be over at the Fieldhouse at Bridgewater Raynham as we give you BR basketball, our first BR game of the season. The boys basketball game of the season. The girls who are tearing it up this year.
Yeah, they're good, right?
Oh my God!
Yeah, I heard they have a lot of good players this year.
Fun game to call. We did a joint production with Bridgewater TV, which went over really well.
That's cool.
Absolutely. But yeah, this game, I'd like to welcome all 180 viewers watching our game.
Yeah, that's awesome.
See that, Joe? You have your own phone?
Yeah,
you know it.
our fan club.
Absolutely. Again, I want to say, of course, I'm not speaking for my colleagues, that as far as the roster goes, I'm doing the best we can with what we have.
Yeah, whatever we can do. Walpole probably dominated the last period, but not on the scoreboard. We'll see.
I would give them half that. The end of the second, maybe halfway through the second.
Yeah, BR turned it. Yeah, BR turned it around.
But in the beginning, it was all Bridgewater Raynham.
Yeah.
All right. That's won by the Rebels on the face-off run away in the third period. Flipped in. And that's McCoy. McCoy, he's checked. Perry trying to help out. Rebels doing a good job. It's a quick shot wide of Harkins to his left. We saw that all the way. Pass in front, that's knocked down, flipped. Another wrist shot's blocked by Perry. Trying to get something going out of the Rebels. In the corner, Perry. McCoy in there to help him out, knocked in front, tipped him, well, hit the glass and out. And coming out of his own end, Watson.
Oh, he takes out the goalie.
He did, well, the goalie almost took him out.
Yeah, right.
Rebels trying to get it going. It's a 3-on-2, quick shot. That's blocked in front because I don't think Harkins would have saw that.
No.
Back and forth they go, trying to position themselves. Here's a Rebels quick shot, passed in front.
A nice play. They almost had it.
Almost tied the game. BR going to get their legs under them and start showing some early offense here.
Yeah, they're trying to play with the lead here. Just hold it.
Flipped in the back, trying to get it out. Good job by the Rebels, and that's flipped to the blue line, but kept in by the Rebels. That time now is Hirschborn. BR.
They got to get it out.
They really do. We're 5 minutes into this period.
Nothing to show for BR.
No, and Harkins almost lost the puck on the floor.
There somewhere.
Yeah, he finally slowed it down. He finally got onto it, but they definitely need to
control it.
Yeah.
Pass it. Make some passes. Don't just slap it.
It's not fun to watch, that's for sure.
No.
Oh. Kept in again by the Rebels. And BR just trying as Rennie while he has an assist in this game. There's some life. as Wilcox tried to get something going. But just like that, the Rebels get it out. Rebels showing life. Quick shot. Way over Harkins' head. There's a nice stick save by Harkins. And on the break, there's Hoffs. Quick shot saved by Curran. So we got to go right. Yep. We are trying to regroup, and that flipped into the stands. Great save by a hockey mom.
Yeah, exactly.
So we'll go wide on that for now. So we'll go. Yeah, like that. There you go. The face-off will be right at center ice. Officially 12:08 left in this game. One by the Rebels. They're breaking quick. Fanned on that shot as Bourgeon tried to let one go. That's flipped into the Rebels' end as Perry trying to add some pressure. Now the Rebels now the Trojans trying to show some life.
Yeah, they need it.
They really do. Flipped out. Rebels at center ice. That's flipped in to the right of Harkins. Goes all the way around him to his left. Little stick save there. And the Trojans still can't get it out. Has once and tried to, but he was checked off the play. Rebels adding some pressure here.
Yeah, BR needs something in their favor here to get the blood flowing.
And finally flip that could be iced. Curran has to play because the shot was going to be on him. And he works it just like that. And we have a stoppage in play. And someone's going to the bench, folks.
It's like Concannon.
Concannon. They're going to get him for interference? I'm trying to recognize that sign. This? No, that's interference. What's this? Maybe a chop on the hand, maybe?
Slash, I'm not sure.
Slash. High school version of a slash call?
Yeah, we'll call it like that.
There we go. Well, a face off to Harkinson's left. One by the Rebels. This is their second power play of the game. They are 0 for 1. BR, great job on the penalty. Flipped, great job.
Nice play by McCoy.
But Curran couldn't initially play that puck. As the Trojans doing their best job to keep it in. And that's Brousseau adding some penalty kill time in the Rebels' end. Yeah, it's iced.
Icing the puck on the power play is never a good sign.
No, that was really nicely done by the Trojans.
Yep.
So on the power play, we will have Chope, Wilcox, McCoy, and Pasadoro. One by the Rebels as they wind it up behind their own end as they come out. That's Salvi, and he'll be offsides. Number 14 was so far offsides, we could have called it.
Yeah, hit the bench too.
Yeah. Officially 10:19 left in this third period. 1:16 left in the Rebels power play. That's flipped right off the official. That's going to leave a mark.
That must have hurt.
I think so. The Rebels right at center ice. They're working inside the BRN. Jope trying to slow down the offensive movement of the Rebels. Under 50 minutes left in the power play. In the corner. That's Borlin. At the point, quick shot, misdirected, right over the net.
Yeah, right over.
Down to 40 seconds left on the power play. In front. No look pass. Nobody there in front. Puck got stuck on the net there for a minute. Now the Rebels. A little give and go. In front, quick shot.
Yes.
And the score on the power play. Number 19.
Harkins was really tied up.
Yeah.
His defender got too close to him when he was trying to get the guy in front of the net away. He got tangled up, opens up Harkins. I think it went 5-hole.
9:22 here in the third period, and the Rebels have tied the game.
Saw that one coming, though. All the momentum Walpole had to start the period.
Yeah, you can't do that to a team like this.
Yep.
And let's see how BR answers back.
Harkins didn't really have much chance on that one, though.
No, I don't even really think he saw it.
No.
You mentioned it before. There was a lot of traffic in the front of the net.
Yeah, they're sending a lot of people right up front.
I believe that was number 19 on that goal for the Rebels. At the 9:22 mark, tying it at 2 at center ice. And we'll have a whistle. So let's talk about, real fast, let's talk about that BC win today.
BC won 5-1 over St. John Shrewsbury. They're 2-1 on the year. They only lost to a big powerhouse team from New Jersey. They're going to be the top team in the state for almost the whole year, I'd say.
And then the other result we have is Duxbury over Quincy.
Yep, Duxbury over Quincy. Duxbury won it with 12 seconds left. Pretty exciting game.
The Rebels in the BRN, now they're trying to take a lead with 8:20 left, 8:28 scoring. They are 1 for 2 on the power play. Now coming out of the end is Perry. Perry with some motion. Flips it in to the right of Curran. Rebels trying to slow him down. That's Concannon. Flipped in. He had Perry there, but Perry was covered.
BR really has not tested the goalie at all today. Not a lot of shots.
Not really.
They had the puck a lot. They just haven't shot it a lot.
There's a check off the play. That was Cleese originally. Now Cleese is in the corner. Rebels just trying to get out of their own end. BR had pressure here with 7:40 left. That's Dave's flip in the Curran. He makes that save, makes that look easy. Rebels keep it in. BR having a problem getting it out. BR just trying to get it out of their own end, just trying to get something going. The Rebels are skating them skate for skate.
Yep.
Right in front of us.
You can tell the Rebels are feeling it too. Oh, there's a giveaway.
Yeah, a little giveaway there in front. I think the BR fans are open for a penalty on that one. There's a quick shot. A stick save by Curran. The Rebels will just try to work it out of their own end. Rebels having some save. Harkins on a quick shot. Nice job. Puck all the way to his left as the action goes. Kept in again. Without a break. Quick shot. Save. Curran.
That's his first big save.
As Wilcox got a little extra activity.
Yeah, that was it. He finished his hit way after he shot the puck. It was pretty unnecessary.
You know what he didn't like? He didn't like the way Wilcox picked his puck. Was
I wouldn't like that either. That's BR's first chance of this period.
Absolutely. Good chance we saw, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Flipped into the right of Curran. As the Rebels trying to regroup. Excellent pressure. Well, just when I say that, the Rebels come back.
Yep.
Control the puck. They open the ice. Flying down the side to the right of Harkins. Approaching the 6-minute mark left in the game. And Harkins smartly holds on and ties it up. 5 minutes, 55 seconds left.
If I'm BR, would you take your time out? And they're being completely outplayed at the moment. You don't want it to flip too far in Walpole's direction.
That's not a bad idea, if you think about it.
Yeah.
But you know how all hockey, in my opinion, how how the hockey guys do it. It's always
Last minute.
last minute.
Yeah, I understand that. It's a good point.
And on a break, there's Perry. He's checked off the play, but kept in, but now count the Rebels. They always play it off the board. It's a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Quick shot. Right off the mask. Nice save by Harkins. And the Rebels have to wind it up again in their own end, trying to open it up. Trying to flip it, and they do. Approaching 5 minutes left in the game, tied at 2.
Walpole has all the momentum.
They really do. Quick shot. That's knocked down. Can't see it. In front. And the penalty's coming up.
This is a big power play right here.
It's going to be on Perry. Slashing.
I think it was a trip.
Oh, trip. I'm sorry.
I think the guy was going down anyways, though. I don't know if that was a real trip.
This is the third power play for the Walpole Rebels. They are 1 for 2 on the day.
I wouldn't want to give him another shot either.
No, I wouldn't. Nice job as McCoy flips it all the way into the end and coming streaking down the side. Doing a great job. That was Nathan Hill, I believe. No, that was Cole Russo. Now on the break. Quick, just like that, we're right back in the BRN. Rebels trying to set something up. Rebels trying to get something going. Quick shot. Nice save by Harkins. You saw it all the way.
Second.
Jope trying to help out on the penalty kill. McCoy behind the net as he takes on 2 Rebel players. That to the right of Harkins. To the top, quick shot. And Harkins holds on. Kid is unbelievable.
Oh yeah, he's that rock.
So we'll have a face-off. He is one kid. When he is zoned in,
oh yeah,
he is zoned in.
Oh yeah. They need him to be too, especially this period.
1:04 left in the power play for the Rebels. Around the net they go. Rebels setting up their power play, trying to open a quick misdirection front, but right back to help out. That was number 5. That was Rennie. Another back check in front of the net. 3:32, 40 seconds left in the power play.
Looks like Walpole knows to send guys right to the net now.
Quick shot, that's wide. 30 seconds left in the Walpole Rebel power play. Trying to help out, that's Cleese in front of his own bench. And they get out, good job. And the Rebels going to wind it up again. BR needs a good clear. There's a shot, hit the side of the net.
Yeah.
But Harkins was there. Down to 10 seconds in the power play. And on a break. And tipped away, that's Cleese. The power play is over. Trying to catch the Rebel, that line's been out there for a long time.
Yeah.
Flipped. Not out, Rebels. That's knocked in, we'll wind it up. Pasador will wind it up behind his net. As the Rebels changing the fly. Quick break, quick pass in front. Ain't going to make it from the ice. No, it must have hit a Rebel player.
Hit someone.
Little acting there by the goaltender.
Right. A little bit.
A little bit of acting there by the goaltender is Perry.
He was looking for one.
He was trying to find something. So here's your situation, guys. 2:20 left in the game, which we know, tied at 2, and a face-off to the right of Current in the Rebel end. Quick shot. Curran can't say turnaround shot. That's wide in front of the net, and finally cleared. They had their chance. That was a good chance so far in the third.
That was a good chance. If I'm BR, I'm sending everything to the net right now.
BR trying to work it in, and that's Concannon to the right. Looking for somebody in front. He passes in front, but that's poked away by the Rebels. Flipped in by McCoy. His shot's blocked and out. And on a break.
Oh, wow. How did he keep... That was off. That was off.
The captain thought he scored.
Goalie definitely kept it out. Are they going to call a penalty shot?
We got no goal, and it looks like, are we going to have a hook?
Yeah, it was definitely a hook. It was game-saving play.
So for the rest of this game, the Rebels will go on a power play.
I thought that was going to be a penalty shot. He was definitely on a breakaway. And the kid,
he really was. But you're right. Once and made a game save.
Oh, yeah, he needed to make that.
Yep. All right, so here we go. 1:41 left in the game.
Timeout.
And here comes the timeout. You asked me that earlier in the third.
Yep.
And I don't know if I answered you, but I was thinking later in the game. You always see high school refs do it later in the game.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm not sure who called it. I think Walpole may have. They did have their top guns out there for a long time on the last power play.
Absolutely. Do you know, Gene, you're standing next to a Herbie Baker winner to your right? Do you realize that? That's a Herbie Baker one right there.
Yeah. Thank you. Yep, thank you.
And we're going to post that video. I get the video here on our stream. Let's see if I saved it right. I know I saved it. I created 2 MP4 files of that. Of the videos. All right, so they'll come out of break.
And this for Walpole, if you're giving Walpole advice, I think it'd be to send everyone to in front of the net, because that's how they've gotten their last 2 goals.
Exactly.
Stand right in front. Hopefully Harkins doesn't see it. That's Walpole's best bet.
That's all they can do, because they can't beat him one-on-one.
If Harkins sees it, he's probably going to stop it.
All right, here's your situation. 1:41 left. The power play, 2 minutes to the right of Harkins in the BR end. Won by the Trojans, but not flipped out. Kept in by the Rebels. And then finally flipping over the long shot was Perry. Concannon adding the pressure. Trying to add the pressure. Coming out fast here, the Rebels.
Oh,
nice
that was
block.
A big-time save.
Oh, nice. What a great job by Harkins. Approaching a minute left in the game. The Rebels again inside the BR end. Now we're at the minute mark left. Rebels setting it up. Going to go a little bit wider. Shot save. Harkins will hold on.
Brought that one off.
50 seconds left. A face-off to Harkins' right. You know what? I thought we were going to see our first victory of the game. I did. Well, last time they tied 1-1 to a bigger school.
Yeah.
And they played great. They're playing great now.
Yeah, they are.
Won by the Rebels, kept in by the Rebels. Trying to get one more shot, a little give and go. McCoy trying to slow that down. Nice poke check by Harkins. He's going to try to cover it up.
Still loose. Oh, God.
There's an opening on the side. I thought they were going to try to do that. There's a little poked away. Back and forth they go. And it's finally cleared with 20 seconds left. On a break, just like that, inside the behind. Quick shot, that laser is high. Shot Blocked in front, and the game is over.
Another tie.
Another tie for the 4 Deep Sports Talk crew. That's all we do with ties, I guess.
I guess so.
All right, your thoughts before we go away here.
BR should have won this game, I thought. I thought the BR played well enough in the first 2 periods to win. They didn't get enough goals. They definitely didn't get enough shots. Need to work on shooting the puck a little bit more, but Harkins was their best player again, and if it wasn't for him, they wouldn't have been in that situation to even get the tie.
Absolutely. All right, you heard it. For Joe McDermott, Gene Exum, a guy on the camera, a new intern that'll be with us for this semester, maybe the summer semester. I'm Dominic Damiano. We hope you enjoyed this coverage of Bridgewater Raynham Hockey as they tie the Walpole Rebels 2-2. We will catch you next time. Everyone have a fantastic holiday.
Today's 4 Deep Sports Talk production is brought to you in part by Mediterranean Bar and Grill of Taunton. Visit them at medbarandgrill.com. By Soars Pumping, simply the best at what they do. Visit them at soarspumping.com. By Frank Bedak Law Office. Visit them at bedaclaw.com. And by Physical Therapy U. Visit them at ptuclinic.com. Today's This has been a presentation of 4 Deep Sports Talk, where high school and youth athletics come first.